Alright guys, so yeah, I'm still doing my profile plan, my eating plan, profile by Sanford. Just want to thank them for being a part of the show. I feel better. I got more energy. I sleep better at night. Everything just keeps getting better all across the board. So if you're feeling sluggish, you're not feeling good, your joints are hurting, I can almost guarantee it's food related. So try to tighten up what you eat and just make yourself feel better. So anyway, thank you Profile for being a sponsor. So today we're doing KETO Raviolis. That's right. That's weird. I thought that was an oxymoron. I didn't think you could have raviolis without pasta, but you can. So we're going to try this recipe out, see if it works, see if it's good, see if I recommend it to you guys to follow. I'll have the recipe down below in the description box under this video. It's KETO Raviolis. I don't know why I didn't think of this myself, but this recipe looks amazing. So hopefully I can do a great job, and I'll show you what it looks like at the end. All right, you guys ready? Come on in close, and I'll show you all the ingredients. All right, guys, this is it. You ready? You're gonna do sour cream, provolone cheese. You want to get the circle ones, but you don't have to. But I think the circle ones are the best to work with. Got some mozzarella, some cream cheese, I'm using ground Italian mild sausage, and I'm using marinara sauce, okay? So meet me over the stove. We'll do the first step. All right, first thing we got to do is brown up our meat. So we're going to grab a little of this bacon grease that I just got introduced to. And that's just going to be our, instead of oil, we'll just use a little bit of fat in there because it'll have its own natural fat. So if you guys don't remember that video just came out, and go ahead and light your flame. All right, go to about medium. Make sure you got a flame. Yep, got a flame. And let that, if you want a little bit more bacon grease, go right ahead. I don't believe I need any more. Let's put your meat in there. Make sure this paper's gone. There you go. There's always a little strip of paper on the bottom to absorb grease or water or whatever accumulates inside your packaging. Bring your sausage over. Dump it all in there, nice and hot. Going to put cheese in here. Cup of cheese. Put your sour cream in here. Dump that in there. Shake it all out. This should come out all together. There we go. That's good. And go ahead and mix this mixture up to the best of your ability. All right, guys, the next thing you want to do is lay out all your provolone cheeses. They're usually cut in circles. I've got 9 on this sheet and 9 on this sheet. They're not situated the same because they were shaped differently. I wanted to make sure they're not touching each other. Make sure you got a little gap, a little bit of a gap, just a fraction, to make sure they're not pressed against any other one. You have to slide them over a little bit, get them in a better spot, okay? So we're going to put these in the oven at 350 for about 3 minutes till they get like kind of golden brown on the rim, on the perimeter, okay? Go ahead and 9 and 9, and let's get that going. Okay, so there's always every so often you get in a video where you start to panic a little bit going, okay, this isn't looking like it's supposed to, and we may have to improvise. So bear with me here because the cheese doesn't look like it's supposed to. So we'll see. But let's pull it out and take a look. Okay, guys, so the concern I have, I cooked the cheese. It's browned a little bit, but they spread out when they melted. So I've got to kind of separate a little bit. Okay, guys, first recommendation in this video is to probably go with the square ones. I couldn't. The recipe asked for 12 slices of cheese. I can only fit 9 on a sheet. They're like, I don't know what kind of cookie sheet they're using, probably full-size ones. But anyway, so I got 9 on a sheet, and you can see they're all kind of melted together. So I would go with the square ones, and later on, once he's cool, once I'm done cooking, I'll use a knife to separate all my raviolis, okay? But don't mess with this right now. Let it solidify, let it cool. It's real gooey right now. It'll start to get harder as it goes on. And then we'll start stuffing the circles and putting this side on that side. It's going to be pretty cool. We're going to stuff it with our meat mixture, with the cheese and the ground sausage and everything. So we'll see how it goes. Who knows? It's my first time doing it. So let's see if it happens. If I can do it, you guys can do it. So let's see if I can do it. All right, moving ahead with this, hoping this whole thing turns out well. So you're going to take a spoon and scoop and fill every one of these. Here, I'll show you. Okay, so you can take this one, put a little stuffing in there, just like that. Leave it like that. Let me just show you one little row. Take another one like that. There you go. Let's get more stuffing. Take another one like that. Okay, so we got 3 stuffed. Boom, boom, boom. Well, let's put a little bit more. There we go. All right, make sure it's well rounded. There we go. Right in the center. Okay, now the goal is to take these and bring them over here. So we're going to grab a spatula. All right, so there you go. That's one. Now you lay it over the top of this, and you're gonna take your hands are getting a little butter, a little greasy, a little buttery. You kind of press it down, just like that. Kind of seal it in there. Okay. Just give it a good press. If they're not connected, see how they're bubbling up? They're not connected. They're kind of a little wrinkled. Don't worry about it. We'll get to that in a minute. We're going to pop it back in the broiler, which will melt it back down, and it should take care of it. Your hand's going to get greasy. Get ready. Place it back in the broiler or the oven for another few minutes, like 30 seconds even. Just enough to give it like kind of a melting, sealing feature. Don't keep an eye on it so it doesn't burn, all right? And meet me back here after they've been under the broiler or the browning wire or the oven. Either one. You want to give it more heat again to get the cheese to seal closed. There we go. Right there. Right there. It's good. Move the sauce. Bring in the shaker cheese. Hold on, let's make sure we don't get any clumps. Now bring in the shaker cheese. There we go. A little bit of that. Bring in some red pepper flakes. Looks amazing. There we go. Nice. And last but not least, bring in the basil. And just top everything off with some basil. There we go. And voila. That's it. Those are your keto raviolis. Beautiful. And they're huge too. You only need like 2 or 3. They look great though. Okay guys, one thing I know for sure before I taste this. One thing I know for sure. I have completely destroyed this kitchen. There's food products everywhere. There's a mess. There's crap in the sink. Oh, man, I got a lot of cleaning up to do. But first, let's give this a taste. See if it's worth it. I'm a little concerned because I got a phone call and then it came back and the cheese feels a little bit rubbery. I know it was kind of melty before, but it's a little bit rubbery. Maybe it's a dish you have to serve hot. Maybe it ain't gonna matter on the flavor. I don't know. Let's see if I can cut this. Here we go. It's really good. It's just really hard to cut these raviolis because I'm always used to pasta, which cuts very easy when it's cooked. So I recommend serving this warm. The flavor's all there. Nothing's missing. I get all the goodness, the Italian meat, the red pepper flakes, the Parmesan cheese, the basil sprinkles. That's all good. But once again, the cheese gets a little bit tough. Be careful. Serve it kind of warm to somebody. And the clue is, if your guests aren't here or your family's not ready yet, zap it for like a minute in the microwave to soften up the cheese so you can cut it for the kids. Or if you like your raviolis cut, just zap it for a minute or so, okay? Flavor, definite. Good flavor. Real good. Very satisfying. So I will deem this a success. And in the marinara sauce that I tried, the brand that I tried is really good. You'll see it down in the recipe. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye-bye.